case number 254947 FY. Again, the people of the state of Michigan versus Kimberly Park. Appearances, counsel.
Joanna Carey for the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Cherry on behalf of Mrs. Park.
Thank you. And we are here for a probable cause conference. Counsel, I'm assuming there is no resolution in this case.
There is no resolution, Your Honor, and we would ask, I assume it's both of us asking that this matter be reset. We still do not have discovery, and it has not been provided to the defense.
Mr. Cherry.
That's correct, Your Honor. I've never had an issue getting discovery from Ms. Carey's office before. I'm curious as to what's taking law enforcement so long to get me a recording of the interview or things like that, and certainly I'm sure Ms. Carey will get on them in the next week to do that. But because I don't have the discovery, there's nothing for us to discuss yet, so I think we have to adjourn the hearing.
I understand. The court is well aware of the complexity of this case and the number of agencies involved with the investigation. Ms. Carey, Mr. Cherry, how long do you want to adjourn the probable cause conference for?
Your Honor, if I can just get the allegations in this case, separate from the Bartholomew cases, is an interview that occurred on November 28th. If I can get that recording and the police report, that would get us started a long way towards our conversations, I think, without having to get into all of the follow-up investigation that relates to the Bartholomew's. So that shouldn't take too long, I wouldn't think.
Ms. Carey.
I'm going to ask for, I know the holidays are coming up as well, so I don't want to prolong it too long. If we set it for, I have a conflict on the 22nd or 23rd, whatever that Tuesday is. So if we could do it on a different day that week, I can check with law enforcement and see how much longer they think it's going to take to get those items and try to get it in.
Ironically, when I opened my email app to check my calendar, I have the evidence email for this case. So
it must have come in this morning.
maybe this,
So,
if we could set it out a week.
So we will reset this then for, do we have time on the 15th?
Yeah, it came in at 10:48.
Ms. Carey, we just had an assistant AG join us. Is she on this case? Or?
I believe she's on the child court matter.
So we'll keep it for the 16th. All right, we will reset this then for a probable cause conference on next Tuesday, the 16th at 10:30. Obviously, we'll see where we're at that point. Anything else for the record, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Park had a couple of bond issues that she just wanted me to clarify with the court. I think I understand them, but I want to make sure because there's a lot of misinformation. One, that her bond does not require a GPS tether. She doesn't need to go and get that taken care of. That's my understanding from the court's ruling.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then two, she has a no contact order with the Bartholomew's and Mr. Failer. That does not, so there was, I believe the court's aware there was a candlelight vigil for Rebecca last weekend. Both Ms. Park and Mr. Failer were present, but they did not communicate with each other. They have permission to be in the vicinity, just have no actual contact with one another. Is that correct?
I will only say that no contact means no contact.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Carey, anything else?
No, thank you.
All right. Then we're adjourned on this case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Are we ready on Cortney Bartholomew? This is case number 254994FY, the people of the state of Michigan versus Cortney and Bradly Bartholomew, Appearances Council.
Joanna Carey for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tracy Deinhardt here on behalf of Ms. Bartholomew, who's present and seated to my right.
Thank you. You may be seated. We are here for a probable cause conference. Before we get to that, I will note in the file there's a second amended complaint. I know we addressed this when we arraigned Ms. Bartholomew on the first amended complaint, and that was adding the phrase "and/or" to the venue. I arraigned her on the first amended complaint based on the "and/or," but I'll just note for the file that has, or for the record, that second amendment has now been filed with the court. As I said, we're here for a probable cause conference. Again, I'm assuming there's no resolution in this case. Am I accurate on that?
Correct.
That's correct, Your Honor.
I know based on the prior case, discovery has been still in the process of being put together. Ms. Carey, any request today?
Yes, I would request that this be set out.
Any objection to that?
Your Honor, I have no objection to that. I have discussed the set out with my client. We would waive any 21 days in this case pursuant to the court rules. There are some ongoing conversations that are being had with the prosecution, and we do anticipate that prior to any preliminary examinations in this case, there will be some motions filed in anticipation of that hearing. So we would ask for this to be adjourned out for approximately 3 months.
For PCC, 3 months?
I would say 30 days for a PCC,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right.
Let me rephrase that. Thank you.
Any objection, Ms. Carey?
No, thank you.
All right. Then based on the stipulation, we will set this out for a new PCC after 30 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else for the record?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Ms. Carey?
No, thank you.
Thank you. We're adjourned on this case. Bradly Bartholomew? All right, this is the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Bradly and Bartholomew, case number 254995FY. Appearances Council.
Joanna Carey for the people.
Harry Mihas for Bradly Bartholomew.
Nicole Smith for Bradly Bartholomew.
All right, thank you. You may be seated. We are here for a probable cause conference, and I see there is no resolution and discovery is pending. So, Ms. Carey, is there any request in this case?
The people would again request that this be adjourned. And frankly, I would ask that it keep it with Ms. Bartholomew's case as well.
Mr. Leon, any objection to that?
No objection, Your Honor. In addition, we've discussed the 21-day rule with our client. He understands the need for discovery. At this point, we're only aware of what's on social media. That obviously is not appropriate to proceed. And so we're waiving that with Mr. Bartholomew's permission.
All right, I see the form is marked to waive the 21 days, so we will go ahead and we will set this over for another probable cause conference after 30 days to run with Ms. Bartholomew. Anything else for the record, counsel?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Leon?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We are adjourned on that one. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience and the media, I'm going to ask that you remain in the courtroom for a short period of time until we can get logistics moved around here. prosecutor's office, I know you've been tied up a little bit this morning, do you need additional time for PCCs at all? Why don't you guys-
I believe on the PCCs that I have remaining, I don't think council's been appointed yet, or I haven't received anything, so I don't know.
It would be helpful to me.
Yeah, why don't you, you guys can go do that if you need.
Thank you.
So I have to do a job.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, you are now